Hi, my name is Elemer Balogh and I'm delighted to be here to present you this poster on behalf of my fellow authors. It was about conversations and reactions around severe hypoglycemia, as we call it, the CREST study. It was conducted in 8 countries and I'm presenting here the UK data. So what we aimed for is to find answers from patients and caregivers to our questions around their knowledge of severe hypoglycemia, about their knowledge of its treatment, and what happens at the event, what happens after the event. Data are on the poster from 110 type 1 patients and 98 type 2 patients. As you can see, male predominance in both groups, but especially in type 2 patients. All of them were using insulin, as this was an inclusion criteria. Impaired awareness was there in type 1, at least at a third of the patient population, and this was 15% for type 2s. And if you have a look at the frequency of a severe hypoglycemic event, what you are going to notice is that the frequencies are really similar between these two patient populations, and a large majority of them had at least one event in the past 12 months. The event happened largely at home, so outside of the healthcare system, and somebody was around at the time of the event. At the time of the event, both patients and caregivers agreed that they felt scared, unprepared, or helpless. The way they treated the event was largely by the intake of carbohydrates. Very few of them used injectable glucagon. As you can see, it was 10% for type 1s and 5% for type 2s. We also asked those patients and caregivers, patients who didn't inject glucagon, what was the reason behind not injecting. And you can see that largely they said that they didn't have a glucagon prescription, or glucagon was not readily available. So what they did after the event, unfortunately, only less than half of the surveyed population had a discussion with their healthcare provider. And the actions that they took after the event, it was largely related to changes in the timing or dosing of insulin, or they changed their meal plan, or they increased the frequency of blood glucose monitoring. And again, what you can see here, that very few of them obtained glucagon from their healthcare provider. So if I want to conclude, experiencing severe hypoglycemia had a profound impact on both patients and caregivers. Similar patterns of frequency of severe hypoglycemic events were found in both type 1 and type 2 patients. Treatment of severe hypoglycemic event occurred outside of the healthcare system, and the availability of glucagon remained very low. And unfortunately, few of them followed up in a timely manner with their healthcare professionals. So thank you for viewing.